Good morning, everybody. I hope that this video finds you all healthy and safe. We'll start out this morning with the core practice. Find a comfortable spot to sit, relax your body, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. Okay. Today, I am grateful for the people at the computer place who were able to fix my computer. It's still not running the best, but it's way better than it was. So I am grateful to the people who are working right now to help people like me when they have issues like I did with this computer. So that's who I'm grateful for today. We're going to finish chapter 10. Remember, Ramona was going to be doing Valentine's in her classroom. That week after dinner, Ramona worked on her Valentines. Of course, she made daisies first, with a big pink heart surrounded by yellow daisies, which she drew with the colored pencils her father had bought her. She made another with pink and red hearts for Janet, and another, a plain Valentine with just one heart, for Howie. It looked too plain, so she drew a hammer, a saw, and some nails around the heart. Howie would like that. The evening before Valentine's Day, she addressed her store-bought Valentines, leaving Yard Ape to the last because she wasn't sure she should even give him one, no matter what Mrs. Meacham said. Then she discovered she had no more Valentines left. Would Mrs. Meacham notice if she skipped Yard Ape? Yes, Mrs. Meacham never missed a thing. Eagle-eyed Mrs. Meacham might even stay after school, open the box, and go through the Valentines to make sure everyone remembered everyone else. Ramona tapped her nose with her red pencil while she tried to think. Roses are red, violets blue. No, that wouldn't do. Everyone said that. Roses are pink, you stink. No. She was cross with Yard Ape, but not that cross. Bedtime, Ramona, said Mr. Quimby. The third time her father spoke to her, Ramona was still trying to think of a Valentine for Yard Ape, something not too icky sweet, but not really mean. She found Beezus propped up on her bed studying. Ramona sat down on her bed, kicked off her shoes, and began to pull off her socks by the toes. She sighed noisily to get her sister's attention, which was not the same as interrupting her when she was studying. Beezus looked up from her book. Something bothering you? She asked. Ramona explained her dilemma, which Beezus did not see as a problem. Just give him one of your school pictures with the funny face you made. That way he won't know if you gave it to him because you like him or because you just don't like him. Sensible Beezus. Ramona wished she had thought of this herself. She found a picture, stuffed it in an envelope, printed Danny on the front, brushed her teeth, and went to bed, hoping the class would have chocolate chip cookies at Valentine's Day the next day. The next afternoon, after the bell rang for the last period, the room mother of Mrs. Meacham's class arrived with a tray of cookies, peanut butter, Ramona's next to favorite, and cartons of pink punch. So here they are at their party. Mrs. Meacham opened the Valentine box and asked the Valentine monitors to distribute the envelopes. As Ramona ate her cookie, she sorted through her Valentines. Several looked interesting, and a couple were lumpy, which meant they had candy hearts inside. Then she found the one she had been looking for, an envelope addressed in Yard Ape's uphill scrawl. She felt uneasy. Had she made a mistake in giving him her picture? She bit into a cookie and glanced across the aisle in time to see Yard Ape pull her photograph out of the envelope. She stopped chewing. He looked at her picture, grinned, and put the picture in his shirt pocket. Ramona quickly looked away and tore open his envelope. She pulled out, not a Valentine, but a sheet of tablet paper without a single heart. Printed in big words that ignored lines for the words, "If you are eating peas, think of me before you sneeze." Signed, Yard Ape, President. An original poem! A poem Mrs. Meacham didn't have a chance to read. Ramona looked at Yardape and smiled. He smiled back. Then she carefully folded his valentine smaller and smaller until it was small enough to fit into the little box in which she kept her baby teeth at home. She would keep it forever. And that's the end of the chapter. So our next chapter 11, is called Birthday Girl. So I don't wonder whose birthday it's going to be.